least we got video this time. Who's this, Crumb?
It's Crom.
Okay, now it's Crumb. Excellent.
So, Crom is just an Echo Fighter Roy.
Yeah.
Alright, Fire Emblem fans, don't get mad at me. He's got his own lore, he's got his whole own thing, but he's an Echo Fighter of Roy in this game.
In this game, but they're so different in the actual game.
Are they?
Right? I mean...
Like, his whole vibe, the vibe I get off of him, I think he would drink a glass of room temperature vodka and not wince.
Okay.
He's just like...
Yeah, just like, whatever.
Just sipping on it, and that's just his drink.
It's just like his water. His version of it. Yeah, it's just like, whatever.
I don't think... Again, I don't think he's an alcoholic, but I think, like, he would just have that, and he wouldn't think about it.
Yeah. Daisy! She's an Echo Fighter of Peach.
How's your Spanish? Do you know what Daisy is in Spanish?
I don't.
Margarita.
Really?
It is.
Really? Like the flower?
Yeah, the flower.
Daisy, the flower.
If you're speaking in Spanish, you say, this flower, this is a margarita. La margarita.
La margarita.
So a margarita. She's a margarita. She's having a margarita.
Daisy's kind of all over the place. She is the best Disney. She is the best Mario Universe woman. Meta Knight.
Does this thing eat? What's under there?
This thing. I don't know the Kirby lore. Anybody possibly know the Kirby lore? Let us know, because I don't. And
He's a skilled swordsman.
Yeah.
Is he the same species?
No, he would be like the Mandalorian, where he really, to drink, he has to kind of like...
He strikes me as a dark beer man.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
You ever heard about dark beer before? I can't explain why I think this.
Yeah.
I think that he's drinking soju.
Soju?
It's Korean.
Okay.
I think he's having soju. I don't know why. If I'm picturing him, he's sitting at a table.
Elaborate?
Nope. I refuse to elaborate.
No elaboration. We're moving on.
Yeah.
We're going. Let's just leave it at that.
He's drinking soju.
Oh, by the way, we're going to speed rounds because we don't want the video to be too long for everybody. Plus, we gotta play some Smash.
You ever heard of dark beer?
Save time for Smash. We cannot have everyone be dark beer. Okay, what does a doctor do? A physician, you know, they're working hard, diagnosing germs and viruses.
I've been watching a lot of Grey's Anatomy lately.
Really?
With my wife.
Oh, okay. Well,
wait, what are we talking about? This is Dr.
Dr. Mario.
We're not
Mario
doing
had
the Grey's Anatomy drinking tier
Mario
list?
had a
That's what this
Negroni.
is?
So,
He had a Negroni.
we just switched to Grey's Anatomy tier
Let's
list.
talk about... I think Dr. Burke is much more of a dark beer man.
Forget Smash Bros. Yeah, so... I mean, he probably would drink something similar to the Negroni, but more
similar to a Negroni, but more like complex, cooler.
Yeah.
This is a pro tip to anyone in the audience. If you're a degenerate and you drink alcohol, and you go to a bar and you want to impress your bartender, if you want them to go, order a Boulevardier.
You've told me this exact advice
I've told you this before.
And I did it. And the bartender was like, I don't know how to make that. So they went and got another bartender. And the bartender was like, yeah, great, a Boulevardier.
A Boulevardier.
Amazing.
It's basically a Negroni.
But it's
yes, you got this? Pop quiz?
Oh, no! This was a year ago. And I was at a wedding. And it was a fun time. Getting all the hot sauce?
It's on the top. A Boulevardier is a Negroni, but instead of gin...
Oh, it's vodka. No.
You do bourbon.
Bourbon instead of gin.
If you don't like a Negroni, but you don't want to be a wimp like Luigi...
Bourbon. But the bourbon, like, cuts it better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Try a Boulevardier.
That's why. Okay. So, he's going to get a Boulevardier. That makes sense. Because it's very similar to himself,
You
Mario.
can cut out the whole minute I talked about Grey's Anatomy.
Okay. Oh, we got back
Didn't
to
we already say Dark Pit?
Dark Pit. Well, yeah. So, Pit was going to be, like,
he's sneaking Eucharist wine.
Yeah. And the Dark Pit's just, like, going in the back, like, behind the confessional and just chugging.
When's the last time you were in a Catholic church?
It's been a while. Like 10 years, 11 years, something like that. What does Shulk say? Shulk says...
Shulk sees the future and he goes, oh, in the future, I'm really hungover. I should drink a lot of water and like a liquid IV. A liquid IV before he starts drinking and after.
Okay.
And maybe while he's drinking, it's something... He's having like a Paloma. I don't know why a Paloma would get you less hungover. But look at him.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Wait,
a cool
what
dude.
is he? He's British?
Yeah, he's
Have you ever
Australian?
heard of dark beer?
What does he say? What's his line?
I've got a good rhythm going.
No, I've got a good rhythm going?
That's one of the things he says.
Does he say I've like... I've got to do this. I don't know.
I'm really feeling it.
I'm really feeling it. That's right. Yeah.
Well, those are all things he says, except for the first thing that you said.
He would definitely say that as he's taking his drinks.
I think he would have a Paloma. I don't know why I think that. He strikes me as a Paloma man.
Really feeling the Paloma.
But every second drink is a tall glass of water. Because he sees the future.
CSS. Okay. So
we said Samus was shots.
Samus goes, she's sitting in the back, she's just taking shots, whatever. Just, what do you want? A shot. Shots. Just want shots. And then she goes, she goes in the restroom, takes off her suit, and she goes to the bartender, and they say, hey, what would you like to drink? And she says, a shot.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say Samus is shots, but Zero Suit Samus is tequila shots.
But she would still sit in the corner and, like, just take her shots.
I have no idea.
If someone messes with her,
I don't know
she's
the Samus
like,
lore.
Get out of here. So tequila shots instead of just shots, she gets more specific?
I think it's more so, like, if she's taking tequila shots, she's more likely to be Zero Suit Samus than regular Samus.
Okay. Maybe that's just why she becomes
like, yeah, she's having tequila shots. She's like, get this off of me. What is this?
Maybe she's Samus and she's getting whatever random shot, and then they accidentally slip her a tequila shot.
And she's like,
oh, she just strips it all off.
It's like in Brawl, you do the input to make you start out and go blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah.
And the armor falls off.
Absolutely. Oh, in Brawl, yeah.
I don't like the way that you said that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The edit will be great for that moment. Okay. This is a dog that's
Bloody
from
Marys.
This game, and I hate this
Animal
character.
Crossing. She's drinking a Bloody Mary.
For sure.
No, I'm telling you. So in New Horizons, every time you log on, Isabelle, she comes in and she says, "Hey everyone, this is what's going on. You have new visitors. There's a ghost that people have seen. There's maybe a bird washed up on shore." She tells you this stuff.
In New Horizons. Yes.
In New Horizons, and she has a Bloody Mary on her desk.
Oh really?
I mean, I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but every time I play this and I see
Mary.
Isabelle, I go,
"Is that a Bloody Mary?"
That's a Bloody Mary. And she'll talk about what she's been watching on TV, and you get the vibe that she's just hungover, and she's just doing her job, and she's drinking a Bloody Mary.
She's just trying to get by.
So it's a Bloody Mary for Isabelle.
Okay. Well, we'll just move on. Hey, we know what this guy drinks. Negroni. He drinks a Negroni. Spagliato with Prosecco in it. This is Ike.
I fight for my friends.
You could have been drinking with this man because you play Ike.
I play Ike in free-for-alls.
Play some Ike.
I fight for my friends. That's the only thing I know about him is he says that one thing.
Fights for his friends. I feel like he's the designated driver.
Oh, that's a take.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's going around, and he's coming up to his friends. He's like, "Hey, you wanna take a shot?" No. He's always coming up to his friends. He's only drinking with his friends.
I feel like he's really protective. And at the bar, like a girl starts hitting on Marth, or a boy starts hitting on Lucina, or a girl starts hitting on Lucina, whoever, and then he's like, come on, like hold on a second, like you want to have some water?
Okay,
Marth?
so he's a designated. He's having a Pepsi.
Like let's sober up. Yeah, he won't even have like his one drink. He's like,
he's going to the bar and he's having a Pepsi.
He's having having Pepsi, whatever.
He's having
doesn't really matter.
A Nitro Pepsi. Yeah, I think he's all right. DD is a good call. I think he's a DD. He's having a Coke
for all of the Fire Emblem cast.
He's going in and he says like, "Do you have Coke?" And they say, "We have Pepsi." And he goes, "Do you have Pepsi Nitro?" And they go, "We have Pepsi." This is a bar. And he goes, "All right,
this is a bar. This is a Wendy's." Yeah.
I fought for my friends.
Okay.
Pokemon trainer. Okay, this is a
Pokemon
child.
trainer. He is a child. Also, Leaf is not in here. And I did also not put...
Leaf?
Isn't that the name of the female Pokemon trainer?
I've never heard that.
No.
Leaf?
No. Did I just imagine
Where are you
that?
getting that?
Leaf?
Like
Isn't
Leaf?
that Ash or supposed to be based
like
on
Leaf
Ash?
Erikson?
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to look this up later because it's weird. Is Pokemon Trainer not based on Ash? Or is it
no.
Ash?
Ash is the character in the anime.
Okay.
In the game, you play as... The default character in the original is Red. And that's what this is based off.
Okay.
It's Red.
I thought Leaf was the female Pokemon trainer.
I've never heard that name in my life.
I did not put the 3 Pokemon in here, so you can answer this however you want. What does he drink? Or what does he and his Pokemon drink? I don't care.
Here's the thing.
He's a child, though.
He's a child.
If you're a child,
he's abstaining.
Yeah.
He's having a Mountain Dew. Code Red. A Code Red.
For the canon of it, he's going to drink his Mountain Dew.
Sure.
Yes, because he is underage, unfortunately for him. Hey, this is Lucas, also a child, who lives in Earthbound.
First name, last name, Lucas, also a child.
Yes.
He has a snake.
Did we get to Ness yet? No.
We got a Ness. I think we said.
What Ness drink?
I think we said Shirley Temple.
Oh yeah, Ness was the Shirley Temple. I think.
Is this also a Shirley Temple? Is this a milk cream?
No, this is like a I got this. A Butterfinger milkshake.
He's going to Steak and Shake, and he's
Yes.
ordering a Butterfinger shake.
Butterfinger shake with a side component of Dr. Pepper.
Oh, he's getting the meal, and he says, I want this shake. And they say, you want to upgrade your drink? And he says, no, I want my Dr. Pepper.
I want the
also
drink
a shake.
and the Butterfinger milkshake. Okay? And someone's like, but hey, you want like an alcoholic drink? 'Cause that's the point of the video. And he's like, no.
If you want an alcoholic drink.
I am a child, and I am going to drink my Dr. Pepper.
And they go, you realize that's a 3,000 calorie meal that you're having right now. And he's like, I'm a kid.
He's a kid. It's
He's got a snake.
King Dedede inhales a lot of things.
He's a gluttonous man.
Yes.
Dude, I think it's like Swedish folklore.
Uh-huh.
And this might not even be folklore. This might be actual history. There was like a Swedish king who ate himself to death. He had like a grand feast, and he ate so much that he eventually ruptured his intestines and died.
Sure.
This is your story time.
Okay, story time.
It might be folklore, but it also might be true. And so that's kind of the vibe I'm getting with King Dedede. He's a king, he's gluttonous. So what did that guy drink? He's like a Viking. He's drinking...
You'd think just a little bit of everything.
A little bit.
We kind of had some other people that do similar things.
I don't think that there's a lot of chances to go into like Vikings here.
Right.
Do you know what Brennivin is? Man, this is tenuous.
Uh-huh.
This is a tenuous connection.
Yeah.
I'm saying King Dedede is the same as this Swedish king. Sweden equates to Nordic, which in my mind is Vikings, so I'm thinking of an Icelandic liquor called Brennivin, which is like an anise-flavored, it's kind of a licoricey liquor. It's quite nice.
Wow. That's quite the story.
Dude.
You know your history. You know your social studies.
No, look at him. He's not having Brennivin.
Oh my god.
You should try Brennivin, though. I don't know where you can get it. You want to go to Reykjavik?
Let's go.
Let's go to Reykjavik and get
You've been, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful town.
I want to go. I'll go. Can we go?
There's a statue there of Leif Erikson.
Will Joey go with
us?
Of
Leif?
To Reykjavik? Leif?
In Reykjavik.
Leif? Oh my god. Okay, so what's the final answer?
Scrap back. Hey, you're in the edit? Hey, edit Joseph.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the beginning.
Hey, when I'm editing this later... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
King Dedede?
Whoa!
Okay.
Rum and Coke. Next.
Okay, rum and Coke! Olimar!
He's little, right?
He's a little guy.
So, like, a drink... If
like
you try to give him a
droplet.
drink, it's like a bubble.
Yes.
He's making homemade wine. He's making toilet wine.
Toilet wine?
Yeah. Well, like, okay, prison wine. Pruno. That's what they call it.
Okay, yeah.
You take bread and you let it mold so that you can get the yeast cultures in it. And then you mix that with like, grape juice and mashed up fruits, oranges and apples and cherries and stuff. And you let that ferment in the prison toilet and you get wine.
I mean, he is stuck on a planet.
He's stranded and all he has is fruit. If he's drinking anything, he's having...
He might have an incubator in his ship where he can make his stuff that he wants with the fruit. Where he can, turn it into alcohol.
Zima. He's drinking Zima. It's
Zima.
like...
What the hell is Zima?
Zima.
Refreshing citrus beverage? Okay.
It's like an old-timey... Not old-timey. Alright, it's from like the 80s or 90s. I think that's just what's in his fridge.
Like he has it on his spaceship.
His ship crashes and he's like, alright, what's in the fridge? And he opens it and he's like...
I got a bunch of Zima.
Zima?
Yeah.
And he's drinking it.
Okay.
Alright, Zima.
That's what's there. Okay. But Alf...
God... Zima. He's also having Zima.
He's just sharing the same space fridge with
I would imagine is... Okay, what's... Alright.
No, it's fine. It's Zima. That's all that's in there. So, but like Zima...
Well,
but
you
like,
put them both in there.
He adds a little bit of water that he finds on the planet to it.
Is he fancy? He's a little fancy?
It's Alf. He's like...
I don't know. Okay.
It's fine. You're not a Pikmin. It's fine.
Yeah, alright, you tell me what Alf has.
It's fine.
Tell me what Alf has.
We got a Lucario.
Do you know what Lucario was immediately putting me in mind of?
Blue Long Island.
No. No. Okay. Alright. So there's this thing. So Lucario's whole thing is the aura. Like, the more he gets hurt, the stronger he is.
Oh, yes.
You take a blue Powerade, and you take a bottle of vodka, and you drink a little bit of the vodka, and you chase it with the Powerade. And then you pour the Powerade into the vodka into the Powerade. And then you drink that, and you go like, oh, okay. And then you top it off again. And you drink it, and you top it off again.
You just keep
and it gets to a point where you're like, oh, that's too strong.
Yeah.
But then you have another sip. And at that point, the vodka is hitting you, and you have the third sip, and you're like, this is fine.
Okay.
And then you go about your day.
Oh. That sounds fun.
That's how I'm picturing Lucario.
With vodka.
So he's just like hurting himself. He's like, oh. And then at some point, he's like, this is great. I can do whatever I want. And he's just drinking vodka out of a Powerade.
He feels so strong because of it. Yeah. I like
and
that.
it works because he's blue.
Yeah.
We call it Power Vod.
This is Toon Link. This is a child. Now, young Link drinks the White Russian. Toon Link, however, lives on an island.
Ooh,
and
is he even like a coconutty drink?
He lives with his grandma who makes him soup.
Wait, he lives on an island with his grandma.
Yes. So
okay, where is the island? Is it like South Pacific? Is it Caribbean?
The culture base of it.
In my head, because I've never played Wind Waker.
It kind of varies in Wind Waker, but I feel like it's more Mediterranean than Caribbean, probably.
Oh, is he having ouzo?
To me, it seems more like an Italian island.
Italian?
Like an Italian influence in the architecture, but probably not. I don't know. It's like little wood shacks and stuff. So I don't know. There's a snot boy that has snot hanging from his face. Well, that helps. That's irrelevant, but he does exist. The pirates come there and they drink like beer, dark beer.
You ever hear about dark beer?
Okay, but for Toon Link, for Tink,
if you're saying he's Mediterranean,
yeah,
maybe
I guess he's Mediterranean
probably,
influence.
He's probably growing up drinking like really watered down wine.
Okay, just like whatever they can get. Like the pirates probably ship it there.
Never
been
to like Cyprus. I'm gonna say he's from Cyprus.
Okay,
all right. And I've never met anyone from Cyprus. I think his grandma, she's drinking wine, and she's giving him like watered down wine.
Okay.
This is based on nothing. This is based on nothing. This is conjecture based on conjecture.
Based on what I'm saying about the game, he's doing his thing. Okay, we'll move on. We got the villager.
But I think in New Leaf he's the mayor. But in New Horizons, you're just like kind of there, and you do all the work. Yeah. You're a little capitalist slave.
Oh, yeah.
Like in real life.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's more fun in the game because you get more out of it. Because you can sell bugs.
So, villager is you, though. It's you, the player. It's how you design your villager. Yeah. So, it's really what we would drink. It's our drink. It's what would you order? What is your go-to drink?
And if I'm on an island, like I'm having like a painkiller. I was going to say like a pina colada, but a painkiller.
Painkiller. I had a painkiller earlier.
A painkiller is a pina colada for grown-ups.
Okay. If I'm on an island...
But he's a child, isn't he?
He is.
All right, he's having a pina colada, and it's coming out of a pineapple.
I'm going to say Blue Long Island iced tea. Iced tea. Blue Long Island iced tea. Because I'm on an island, and I am trying to run this town that I have.
Okay.
So I'm just drinking all day, apparently. Oh, it's Mega Man.
That's a robot. That boy is a robot. He drinks motor oil. He's a robot. He's a boy. He's neither of legal age, and he's also not
robots
human.
Can't be of legal age. They're robots.
You can make a robot, and then it ages 21 years.
Motor oil with like 2 shots of dark rum added to it.
Okay, yeah. If you're playing the drinking game at home, get your Seagram's rum.
If you're a Mega Man main, I want you... Actually, I'm not going to endorse this.
You're not going to endorse
I'm not going to endorse drinking motor oil. Wii Fit Trainer.
Green juice.
A health nut.
Yeah, she's taking a juicer.
Yes.
And she is putting in cucumbers, a lot of celery, some ginger, some citrus.
Absolutely.
That's what she's drinking. If she's having alcohol, it is vodka with lime because it is the lowest calorie option.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Rob, there he is. He doesn't have a mouth.
This is a children's toy. He drinks the apple juice that was spilled on him. He is sticky and he is on the ground.
Getting stepped on.
He's drinking old apple juice. So
yeah. Okay, it just soaks in and he absorbs it. A Greninja. Something... Okay, so I had an idea with Greninja.
Okay.
Kind of like something real, like spritzy, something with like some of those like bobas in them.
With bubbles on it? Yeah, like a boba tea.
Yeah, boba tea. Something like that, but like a little bit of alcohol, but just like a splash of like gin. Like a splash of gin.
Okay, gin is not the obvious choice, but that's what I was also thinking.
Really?
Like a boba tea with gin.
What? That's what I'm thinking. We didn't talk about this. Not really.
That's kind of wild. But yeah, boba tea, because it's like bubbly.
Yeah, and refreshing, bubbly.
And like okay.
I don't know. He just gives me gin vibes. You know, he's cool.
He's got gin. He strikes me as gin.
Greninja, drinking ginger.
Greninja.
Oh. I knew there was a pun in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Steve.
Minecraft Steve drinks milk.
What does Steve do? I mean, he mines, he crafts.
I mean, he drinks milk. That's the only thing you can drink in the game aside from potions. You can drink potions.
I don't know. He drinks a potion. He says, put whatever in it. It's going to be good. It's going to do the trick.
He's going to a bar. He's ordering the signature cocktail.
All right. Excellent.
He's a nothing character.
Oh, hey. It's time for our final round of mains. We got Piranha Plant. We have Palutena.
I struggle to call Palutena a main. I haven't played her in so long.
So what are we gotta be drinking for these two characters.
Piranha Plant was easy peasy because he's a plant.
Yeah, it was the only drink of this entire thing that I knew. I was like, oh yeah, it's gotta be a gin drink with like kind of an herbal flavor to it. Gotta have some vegetables in it, some cucumber.
A cucumber gimlet. Cucumber gimlet with mint.
It's gonna be so good.
Look at his leaves. He looks.
I'm so excited for this drink.
For Palutena, there's a drink from a restaurant.
Yeah.
That's a South African chain restaurant. They call it a green goddess.
Okay.
And it has kiwis in it, and we don't have kiwis, so I'm gonna make that, but without kiwis. I don't know.
The kiwis.
I don't even know if it'll be green, but green goddess. You understand why I picked that?
Yes. She is a green goddess.
I didn't know if I needed to spell
I really
that
hope
out.
the drink is green, otherwise we will have to come up with a new name.
The green part was the kiwi.
Oh. The clear goddess, possibly.
There's some lime juice. It's mostly going to be clear.
We'll be back in just a minute, and we'll let you all know. Piranha Plant has proper tastes and enjoys a delectable cucumber mint gimlet. This gimlet is made with gin, fresh mint and cucumber, lime juice, simple syrup, and club soda. The Green Goddess Palutena enjoys partaking in the Green Goddess cocktail. Made with elderflower, lime, club soda, and gin, the only thing this delicious drink is missing is fresh kiwi. I'm so excited.
Joseph got his gin gimlet.
I have been thinking about this drink all night. Piranha Plant is my number 2 fighter, but now I'm like, you know what? If I like this so much, Piranha Plant, you are my boy. I'm so excited.
It's one of my favorite cocktails.
In fact, Piranha Plant and Donkey Kong are hiding behind Jacob. You can't really see them. They're probably barely peeking up, but we do have those amoebs hanging out back there. So, yeah, it's not very green. It's a little green.
It's fitting. I don't play Palutena really very much anymore,
so
but
it's kind of like a half.
It's greenish.
Well, all right, you're gonna be playing Palutena
I think
tonight,
it'll be good.
In the meantime, let's enjoy. Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you.
I think Palutena would drink that.
Oh my god, so good.
I know.
It's kind of hard to drink because there's a lot of cucumber, a lot of seeds, and a lot of mint and ice.
It's part of the experience.
Obstacles. It's kind of crunchy.
I kind of really would rather be drinking that, but this is nice. This is nice too.
So yeah, we can make you one a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to eat my garnish because it's kind of in the way when I drink it.
Just eat it. It's a nice snack.
Wow. Cucumber.
What is that?
Robin?
A magic user?
Maybe he or she would just conjure their own cocktail.
They're out here. They're doing sorcery. They got the books. They're studying. They're up all night.
They're studying.
They're studying. I think it's like
some coffee, like espresso martini.
Robin just is like long term, trying to like stay awake, read, study, improve.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
Working all night, espresso martini.
Also, no one will care if we misalign Robin. There's no Robin fans.
Yeah, I don't imagine many people are going to come after us for many of these, but I'm sure there will at least be some drink on here where someone's like, "Are you kidding me?
Captain Falcon would never drink Budweiser."
Sora, the final fighter.
Dude, I don't know. He drinks whatever they serve at Disney.
Sora drinks like overpriced cocktails that should be like $6 or $7,
but it's like $8.
But it's like $15 to $18, and then it's watered down.
You're going to Epcot Food and Wine Festival next week.
I am doing this thing that he said, and I'm very excited.
I'm actually really jealous. I don't think he's at the bar. I think everyone's at the bar waiting for him. Well, they're not waiting for him because he's got no friends except for Goofy and Donald and Mickey. But they're like, "Where's Sora?" And he's at Disney. He's having a Dole Whip.
Dole Whip with some elderflower liqueur in it.
Is that an option?
Oh, no, but I mean,
well, that's the thing. He's at Disney drinking whatever they give him.
Yeah,
he's at Food and Wine Festival, and I'm jealous of him.
Yeah, he's just hopping around, having a good time. Okay. This is a dog
and a bird.
And a bird.
That's just two animals. They drink water, is what they drink.
Sometimes they probably drink other things.
I've known dogs that like beer.
Yeah.
But I feel like ducks are delicate. Like, you can't feed them just anything.
No. Well, we can just feed the dog.
Water and a dark beer. All right, next.
Lucina.
Blue Long Island iced tea.
My wife.
What? I didn't know you liked a Lucina.
She's just pretty cute. I don't know her personality, but she's pretty cute. Okay. So yeah, Marth Blue Long Island, just a regular Long Island?
Just another Blue Long Island. The same. It's an Echo Fighter.
No, just a Long Island iced tea.
No, she gets a Blue Long Island iced tea, but she doesn't tip as well.
Clever. Oh, Snake. He seems like a pretty hard whiskey kind of guy.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think he goes
he's like
a while
Samus,
between
where he kind of
drinks.
sits back in the back.
I think he's a binger. I think he goes a while without drinking, and then he's like, "Oh, it's my month off. Time to be drunk the whole time," and he's just got a bottle of Jack.
Just wasted. How well does he tip when he goes out? That should have been the video. Just how well they tip at a bar.
Tipping tier list.
What's their percent?
It's Marth, and then it's everyone else, and then it's Yoshi.
Yoshi pays like negative 10% tip.
Yoshi
he steals from the
embezzles.
bartender.
He gives me James Bond vibes.
So he doesn't order like a glass of a drink. He orders a bottle.
I think he wanders in at dawn, puts down a wad of cash, says, "Hey bartender, I see you cleaning up. Here you go," and then he grabs a bottle.
There you go.
A la Daniel Craig.
I like it. Oh, it's your favorite guy.
Oh, Ryu. See, this is a problem. I don't think Ryu drinks.
Yeah. What about Ken?
Well, we're not on Ken.
Oh, okay. Spoilers when we get to Ken.
Ryu is Japanese. Is he just having like a sake? I don't know. I'm sure Japanese people drink other things than just sake, but that's what comes to mind. If we're theming this video, is he just having a sake?
Oh, it's called
Loud Strife. He strikes me as a light beer kind of guy.
A light beer?
A light beer.
Yeah.
He goes to a bar and he looks at the bar, the beer menu, and he sees all these craft brews, and he goes,
"It's like, I don't know.
Do you have a Blue Moon? Can I get a Blue Moon?" He's having a Blue Moon.
Yeah. What about like a Land Shark?
If they don't have a Blue Moon.
Okay. Yeah,
Maybe
I see what you're saying. Like with the sleeveless.
Right. Like
vest
he's just
and
kind of.
Yeah.
I think he'd have a Yingling.
Yeah.
That's the darkest he'd go.
Okay. So on the scale of light to dark.
I think he's having
you
beers,
stop at a
but
Yingling.
it's a Yingling.
Who is this?
It's Corrin.
Oh yeah, I forgot Corrin is a character. So Corrin, who's being driven home by Ike, what would Corrin be drinking?
I think male Corrin is having a martini, a vodka martini. Mm-hmm. Female Corrin has a gin martini.
Oh, they're both so good.
That's what I'm saying.
God. Love a good martini. Should have named Corrin.
Because it's really strong, kind of plain.
Yeah.
But they're a little bit different.
A little bit
in like a way that kind of doesn't matter, but it matters to you.
It's a very slight
If
way.
you prefer male corn or female corn, it matters to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So gin martini versus vodka martini. That's what I'm saying.
There we go. Hey, it's Bayonetta. Now, man.
Oh, she's drinking
like a whole thing.
Some archaic.
She's like a
drink,
witch.
Dude. She's a witch.
Yeah. So she's drinking something nasty.
She's having a full glass of Drambuie. I will not elaborate.
All right, move along. Mewtwo
is
it's a Pokemon animal.
So he's kind of a genetic abomination.
Oh.
And he's also kind of like a psychic, like alien cat. What on earth am I supposed to base this off of?
If Mewtwo went to a bar and he looked at all the stuff,
and he looks at the bartender and he psychically speaks into the bartender's brain, he's drinking whatever the bartender prefers.
Yes.
Because he's in the bartender's brain,
he's
gonna
trust that.
Learning everything the bartender knows, and he's learning it from that guy's perspective. And so he's having a bartender drink.
Bartender.
What do bartenders like? He's having a boulevardier.
Some bartenders. What else do they like to make?
Bartenders don't like making things. He wants a beer and a shot.
Yeah, something easy.
He's getting a beer and a shot.
Yeah.
He's got a charge shot. He's got that shadow ball.
Ooh, that's right. A beer and a shot. Let's get it for you, Mewtwo.
Because that's what the bartender wants to give him.
Something simple, something easy, and he leaves a good tip, right?
He doesn't have money.
Mewtwo doesn't understand the construct of money.
He will maybe leave without killing the bartender.
That's as good as you could hope for. All right, this is a dragon named Ridley. You play a lot of Ridley. No,
I play a little bit of Ridley. I played some Ridley today.
A little Ridley, yeah. So Ridley killed Samus's parents. Spoilers. Ridley, you'd think is just like a dragon, like a dumb dragon, but Ridley actually has like it's a sentient being. It kind of knows what it's.
He's got like a super
what's
intellect,
going
right?
on. Yeah, super smart. It's like a professor or something. I don't know.
Professor Ridley?
PhD Ridley.
If I went into advanced calculus and the professor was Ridley and he like pulls down the whiteboard,
just like walk in to college.
Goes, listen up, class.
Yeah, they're like, today we're gonna learn integration. Yeah. So Ridley, I think, would drink. Since I don't get to play this game very often and get to select, Ridley is going to be drinking just straight Campari. actually.
Oh,
yeah, that's
actually.
it. Just Campari.
He's a psychopath. He is a psychopath.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know this guy.
Dark beer.
Seems like a dark beer guy.
Is Richter next? Because it's dark beer.
That's not Richter.
I've been tempted to say dark beer for a lot of them. Simon and Richter. They're just having dark beer.
No,
they're walking into a pub.
What's the darkest beer that you have? Yeah.
And they just say, give me a beer, something dark. Jigglypuff is a Pokemon.
This is right.
This is a lot of Pokemon. Ascension Marshmallow that sings.
Jigglypuff would look at a glass of alcohol and be like, "What? What's this?" She would just
whipped
sing a
cream
lullaby
vodka. It's whipped cream vodka on the rocks. I don't know.
Actually, really clever. Okay, we're getting towards the end. Actually, Joker.
I haven't played Persona 5. Have you played Persona 5?
No.
What? You don't have an extra 10,000 hours to put into a video game?
Nah. Joker would be drinking. I just feel like his vibe.
He's like a nerdy high school kid.
He would drink a White Claw.
He would. Yeah, I mean, he drinks whatever you buy him. When he stands on the street,
he
says, "Hey, can you buy us some booze?"
He drinks a black cherry White Claw if he's choosing the drink.
Black cherry White Claw.
If he's not choosing the drink, he drinks whatever his friends buy him.
I get into that.
Yeah,
okay, he's having a. That's fair.
Okay, Hero.
Well, there's 4 skins.
Pretty
for
adaptable.
This one?
Yeah, this skin, I guess.
I've never played Dragon Quest. Well, he's got that menu.
Stuff.
He's got the menu.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I feel like that he's got deep pockets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he goes into the bar and he doesn't just sit down and have like give me a whiskey ginger. He sits down and he goes, how am I feeling today?
Mm-hmm.
What do I want? I feel like I want a tequila drink, but what kind of tequila drink? Like he thinks it through.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just one thing with this guy. I think he knows.
Depends on the menu.
It depends on the menu.
Depends on how he's feeling.
He walks in and he goes, how do I feel today?
Makes sense.
Probably usually an old fashioned.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't had anyone with an old fashioned yet.
I know.
It's a damn good drink. Oh, so good. Okay.
Terry Bogard.
Terry.
So you're telling me that
Terry's out on the streets.
We didn't do Budweiser for Captain Falcon, right? So this guy can just have.
Well, we said if he's driving, he's drinking
a Bud
Budweiser.
Heavy.
Yeah.
A Bud Heavy.
Absolutely.
Wait. Yeah. No, he's drinking Budweiser.
Yeah. A lot of buds. All the buds.
Yep.
Who is this?
That's Byleth.
Oh, Byleth, another
variant.
character I've forgotten about from Fire Emblem.
I don't know anything about Byleth. Is a school teacher for.
Is he really?
War school. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is the character you play as in Fire Emblem, the three
houses, yeah, on the Switch.
And
Nintendo Switch family of consoles. You
get to pick, I assume, male or female Byleth.
Yeah.
And then you are a teacher. What do teachers drink?
Teachers? I'm a son of 2 teachers.
I'm a son of 1 teacher.
My teacher parent drinks beer.
My teacher parent drinks box wine. Byleth is at home alone grading papers, drinking
Scotch.
wine. It's something that's not very strong because they're working late, grading papers.
They just need a little bit of a numbing agent, but nothing crazy.
Brandy and ginger ale.
Brandy and ginger ale. That's fair. And I'll take
Plus,
it.
look at that guy.
Yeah.
Brandy and ginger ale.
He's like 2 pixels, his face. But
it's kind of far away.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Men. God. Men.
Works in a ramen shop.
Is there like deep arms lore that I don't know
She
about?
works in a ramen shop.
Ramen shop? Really?
She sells ramen.
How did you know this?
Look at her arm.
That's not.
It's
you're
a
just
noodle.
assuming.
Her hair is noodles.
Oh my god.
No, from the. All right. Granted, I only know this from the release trailer, but she served ramen to Captain Falcon and to Kirby.
Oh, this is true.
In the release trailer.
So ramen.
She
So what
works in a ramen shop.
Yeah.
She's just drinking broth. No,
Just
she's
broth.
not drinking broth. Little Mac.
Something
that hits hard.
Yeah. Does he probably he probably takes shots at something right before he goes into a match.
Oh, he's pre-gaming?
Yeah. Like right before the match, like a shot or a double shot of.
Oh, I feel he's a Brooklyn kid too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or is he like from New Jersey? Where's he from? Where's Little Mac from?
Joyzy.
Give me the look.
Technically, I don't know. Like, Vermont?
Vermont? Okay, if he's from Vermont, he's having a hard apple cider after a fight.
Just taking he's
he pre-games a fight with some schnapps that he hides in his locker room from his coach.
Yeah.
And then after the fight, he has a hard apple cider.
Just refreshing hard apple cider.
This is based on nothing.
This is based on my random guess that he lives in Vermont.
Yes, if he lives in Vermont, he's drinking apple cider.
Pyra and Mithra.
I'm tempted to say that like Pyra goes hard, and then like Mithra's trying to be like, no, like let's go. But I kind of feel like it might be the opposite.
What are they, by the way? They're sisters, girlfriends?
They are a sword.
Oh. They're a sword. Yes, that's right.
They are a sword.
Yeah. So what do swords drink?
Well, that's not the question.
Have you ever seen a sword at a bar?
I think that...
Yeah, I like the idea of like one going crazy and the other one's kind of restrained.
Well, okay, here's the whole image that I got in my head. I think Mithra is just like having whatever, like having jello shots, like weak little things, but like a lot of them. And Pyra is having like one strong cocktail, and then is going like, "Hey, Mithra, I know that they're just jello shots, but chill." I think she's having whiskey on the rocks, and then she's like, "Oh, what's Mithra up to? She's taken 10 jello shots? Yeah. Someone calm her down."
Yeah.
I'll do it. I don't know.
You've got to do it. You've got to calm her down. She goes crazy. I've never played as these characters because I don't have the DLC. So, it's amazing.